This is Archontophoenix, cunninghamiana, king palm, also known as Seaforthia elegans. And when this is a palm that's used in California a bit. This is Hong Kong you're looking at right here. The first shot was Santa Barbara, and this is another location in California. One of the things I want you to notice, actually look right here, this has seeds hanging from the side. They're pretty showy, and this is a close-up of those seeds. They kind of have a reddish color to them. But what I want you to notice about this palm is how clean it appears. You're going to see a shot a little later where it's compared to a queen palm. And one of the nice things about this is just its clean, upright appearance. You'll notice that there aren't any old fronds hanging on this tree. There's a group of them here. These are about 30 feet tall, plus or minus 3 or 4 feet. And this is on these are street trees, again in Santa Barbara, California. And the thing I've really always liked about this tree is just its clean, upright, predictable appearance. You know, some trees, many trees, have a bit of irregularity to them, and some of the palms especially, they can look a bit messy. The fronds can get a kind of torn up, or you'll have older ones that hang on, or the sheath along the trunk of the tree can look messy, and this one doesn't have any of that. The old leaves, when they are done, which are 8 to 10 feet long typically on maturity, they shed cleanly. And also the way these flowers and seeds hang right below the bottom of the sheath along the trunk of the tree is very clean in appearance and is a nice accent to this tree. So these originate apparently from Australia in the rainforest there, and these do not like cold. Some varieties are a little more cold tolerant, but these are damaged if you get much below freezing, and especially around 25 degrees Fahrenheit, especially if it's a younger tree. So typically, at least in California, where we're seeing these is coastal California, and especially Central and Southern California is where I see these the most, but apparently they're used quite a bit in Australia as well, where they're native to. And I did see these in Hong Kong, by the way, and they look great there. I think they like the high humidity and the lack of cold temperatures there as well. So as you can see here, for design, I think these are really great next to buildings. The general height of these upon maturity is 25 to 50 feet tall. The ones you saw there in Hong Kong at the beginning were probably around 25 to 30 feet tall, and these are 30 to 35 feet tall, I believe. So good scale, especially next to 2 to 3 story buildings. And again, just a very clean tree. The roots are not a problem like with most palm trees. These do not have a deep root system that causes any issues. There are no larger roots. These do like kind of regular water though, although if these are in a sidewalk in Santa Barbara, these probably are getting very low water during the summer. But that said, the temperatures here are not very high, so that's one of the ways it can tolerate prolonged periods without a whole lot of water once it's established. So that is king palm, Archontophoenix cunninghamiana, and really beautiful form of palm in the right place. Just make sure you have warmer temperatures, but a beautiful tropical effect, and looks great near the beach. Here you start to see the trunk, how clean that is, and right after this you're going to see how the fronds on the queen palm are a bit messier looking, as is the trunk itself. You see how there's a fuzz, and the sheath along the trunk there is kind of irregular and woolly, and that's what I meant by the difference in that in the king palm. So that is king palm. Great form of palm tree and really good for a street tree.